Hi, welcome to DY India. Today we are going to create LVM in Red Hat Linux. What is LVM? About LVM. LVM stands for Logical Value Management. It is very helpful way to manage disk or storage on Linux system, especially for servers. What are the benefits for the LVM? Benefit of LVM partition is that we can extend its size online without any downtime, and also we can reduce the LVM size, but it requires downtime. Today we can learn how to create LVM in Linux step by step command line. So task is, I have noted down few points. So we will cover this video, this all 10 points, and keep watch this video at the end, because in the last I will share some important tips. So let's begin. So task is like create 20 GB LVM partitions and create PV, VG and LB. So point number is add raw disk in the Linux server. So let me come with my servers. So let me log in. So now I just log in my servers. Let me check the hard drive. fdx-l, if you run the fdx-l, so you will see how many disks in your server is attached. So in my servers only one disk is attached, which is Linux OS is installed. So here we have to add new disk 20 GB. So I have a servers in VMware. So need to add a new disk. So you have to right click of your machine name or server name and then go to setting. Once you click a setting, you will see the pop-up window, and then in the bottom if you see like add button, you have to click on add. Then we have to add the hardware type. So I'm adding here hard disk. So just already selected, let me select again, then click on the next button. Disk type ASCII is recommended, so we can use ASCII only. Create a virtual disk because I don't have a physical disk. By default is 20 GB and we want only 20 GB. So click on next. Now it's creating the disk name. Click on finish. Now click on OK. Now come to your server. So I'm unable to see. Let me reboot my servers to reflect this. So now I restarted my VMware. Now restarting. You can also visit my blog dyindia.bibli.com Here I have covered the multiple topics, so feel free to visit my website. Or also for LVM also you have to just click on these tabs and you have to click on LVM. So for more details for LVM also you can see in my channels, my website or blogs. Now let's see if the server is rebooted or not. Now my server is rebooted. Let me close this run in background. Now I have to relog in. Let me increase the font size. Like visible this screen clearly, so I just increase the size. So now see, earlier we have seen HDA1 and now HDB is added for 20 GB. So now we have to create a now we have covered like add raw disk in Linux servers is completed. Identify the disk also completed. Create a new partitions. Okay, so now we have to create a new partitions. To create a new partition is the command fdix-c and then disk name. fdisk-c and then disk name. So now we create. Once you enter, you will see the options. You press M for more help and it display like multiple options. But I know that we want to create a new partitions, so I need to press N. Once you press N, there will be the two options. You have to create a primary partitions or extended partition. We are creating here a primary partition, so we go for the option. Now here is like partition number 1 to 4. So by default is 1. I have to enter. Now my partition is created. See, partition 1 out of type Linux of size of 20 GB is set. Now we want to see that partitions. We have to press P. Now see, the partition HDB1 is created. Now we have to change the ID number. That is point number 4. So to change the partition ID number, option is T. Now here is another, if you type L to list of all code. So I know that code 8E for LVM. So now you see this. Change type of partition Linux to Linux LVM. Okay. Let me confirm. See. Now see, the earlier is ID is 83, now 80. And the systems is Linux and here is a Linux LVM. Now we have to save it. Once it's saved, let me check in fdix-n. Now HDB, we have one partitions with 20 GB. Moving to my next point. So we have completed point number 4. Now we have to create a PV. So we are going to do in like this way. We have added raw disk of 20 GB. Okay. Now we have to create like a PV, VG and LV. So raw disk is completed. Now we can create a PV. So very simple command, PV create, and then give the partition. So now see, my physical value is created. So here I noted the command as well. If you want, I will put this command, all those command in description. Okay. So now PV is created. So we want to see in detail for PV. So PV display. If you run the PV display, you will see the PV name. So PV name in our case, dev HDB1. PV size is 20 GB and PV UID is this. Let me move the next point. PV is completed, point number 5 is completed. Let's begin. Point number 6, VG create. So for VG create, we have to VG create a command, then VG name and the device. So VG create G1, VG1 and then device name. Now see, VG is created, VG display. See, VG name, E block size is like 4 MB. Another command also, VG can. Now we have to create a in the LB, we have to create a 3 LB. So now we have completed VG. Now we have to create a 3 LB, LB1, LB2, LB3. So command is LB create -L, LB capital L, size. So we will create a 5 GB, 5G. -N, LV1, PG1. Let me other one, LV2. Same command, LV3. Now I have created here 3 LV 5 GBs, 5 GB each. LV can. So now this 5 LV is created. Now we have to format that LV. Another command lvs. If you run in lvs, you can see it has pg and size. Now we have to make a format. So default, then flash drive bg1 lv1. So now is formatted. Let me bg2 also. So all the formatted. So we have covered point number 8. Now we have to mount that LV. So mount, before the mount we have to create a mount point. So here in the slash we can create a 3 mount point because we have a 3 LV. mkdr -p LV1 LV2 LV3. So now here is 3 folder will be created. Okay, now 3 folder is created. Now simply we have to mount slash dev bg1 1 slash lb1. lb1 is mounted. In similar way we have to only change lb2 lb. Now here we have mounted all 3 LVM. Okay, the LVM is mounted and we have mounted. If the server is rebooted, this LVM will remove. This mount point will be the remove. So I just inform you, I will explain the important parts. So how you will persistence this mount point. Okay, so simply we can see how we will make a mount point entry. So whenever you mount it will make or write entry in a files. Okay, /etc m tab. So this is the m tab. Basically it's very simple. We have to copy these 3 things. Okay, now we have to cp/etc fs tab /etc fs tab. We have to make an entry in fs tab. So before making any entry we have to take a backups of that fs tab entry because fs tab is very much critical. So I'm taking a backup 15 12 20 24. Now backup is taken. Let me verify. So backup file is created. Let me add. Press O and then copy this entry. Now we have to umount. LV2 and LV3 df-h. Now it's not mounted. Let me mount. So to read your fstab file, you have to run mount -a or use option V. If you use option V, you will see whatever is doing this command. So now see, we have run that. This is ignoring because it's already mounted. Okay, now this mounted successfully, correct? Now see, this is mounted. Let me reboot this. Till the time rebooting, let me come in screen. So we have to write a data, okay, inside, and then check it. If you like my video, and so please subscribe or like the video. Let me, and also here is my blog. If you come here and if you visit dematindia.bibli.com, if you come in the Linux sections in LVM, if you create, just click on there, so you will see that list of information is already given in here, how you will create a new, how to create a new LVM, how to reduce existing values. Okay, so you can try from here as well. Let me log in. Now see, this is mounted. Okay, let me write some data inside. df-h/lv3. So now is 20 MB is used. Let me create one file, sequence 200 lines. Another file is created. Let me see. LV 21 MB utilized. So LVM is a very helpful, and if you create LVM, so if in future if your mount point is getting like above 80% or like 80%, 90%, so you have to add new disk and extend the existing LVM without any downtime. So this is like very helpful for in terms of like administrator part. Okay, there will be very less downtime, maybe no downtime. We can easily expand existing value anytime if the partition is mounted in LVM. Thank you for watching my video. We will meet in next video. Thank you.